Hi everyone, Bruce here, back at you with another PHP video on classes. And this time we need to talk about what are called access modifiers. And before, what we were doing is making our code, at least the data and the methods, available to each and any thing that wanted to access them. Now, in object-oriented programming, that's something you may not want to happen, okay? So let's just talk a little bit about the three access modifiers we're going to look at. One is called public, which means it's available everywhere, okay? Again, we'll demo this. Private means that the information is available to this class only. This class only. And then we have something called protected. This means that the information is available to this class and subclasses of this class, okay? So let's dig in a little bit. So here is a brilliant example class, okay? It's literally called example, okay? And here I define a variable public $a equals 1. Notice we don't need the var keyword now. Okay, public $a equals 1. Protected $b equals 2. And private $c equals 3. Okay. Then I have a method called showABC, which says echo out this, this particular, the object based on this class, okay, the value of A, B, and C. And then we have a public function. Okay, notice how we can use the access modifiers, okay, in front of function names, okay, and protected function hello family, and then a private function called hello me. Okay, here's another function, and public by default, like I said at the beginning of the video, function hello, and this just puts together, it calls the hello everyone, then it depends on hello family and hello me, and it returns the concatenated output from each of those functions. So let's start off by creating, actually let me comment this stuff out here, okay? This is something else that we'll cover, okay? Let me do this guy, okay? So actually, hold on, let me, sorry for the delay. Okay, there we go. So now if we say, hey, create a new object called example based on the example class, the template, and then echo out, okay, the $example A, okay? $example A, which should be, and A is defined as a public variable, okay? Public variable. Okay, so let me go. The name of this file is called class access modifiers, okay? And let me go to localhost, okay, /classes, and the name, this is it right here, okay? So it says public A, fatal, I have an error here, class small example, oh, that's at the bottom, okay? Let me get rid of this guy, okay? There we go. Let me rerun it, and public A. So it is public, okay? So the value of A is in fact public. It's available to our code, okay? Let's uncomment the next line, which says try and access the protected variable B. Now let's go back to what protected means. And protected means this class and subclasses of this class. Okay, let's try it. Ready? Fatal error. Cannot access protected property. Okay, so we cannot access protected values, right? Protected properties from outside the class. Okay, let's go back and read it. Protected, this class and subclasses of this class. It's not available to us. It's protected. It can be accessed by code inside of the class itself, but not like we did here on line 53, okay? Not like we did on line 53, okay? Now, the next one says echo, okay? Private. So we're trying to access a private, okay, private property right here, which equals 3. Let's try it. Ready? Now it's saying cannot access private property. Okay. Now what's a private property again? It says that can only be accessed from this class only. So when it's public, like we saw before, everyone can access it, right? But when it's protected and private, okay, you can only do things within the class or what we call subclasses, okay? Pretty neat, okay? So this is how you can really control, right, who, right, and what code has access to information in a class, okay? So let's comment this out, and I'm on line 54, and let's go to 55. And now we're going to call the method show A, B, and C, okay? Now, let's look at this carefully. Show ABC, it's a public function because, you know, the word public isn't there, but it is public by default. Then it's trying to show A, which is public, and then B, which is protected, okay? And C, which is private. Now, these variables, right, are inside of the class. So this method should be able to see them, right? Let's give it a whirl. So there we are. We have the values 1, 2, and 3. There's no break there, but trust me, that is each of them. Okay. Actually, let's just add in the break tag here so you can see what's going on. And I'll copy, and I'll paste it, and paste it. And again, let me refresh. So now you can see 1, 2, and 3. Now that's really important, right? So the method that we called has access to the protected, right, and private variables, okay? So go over that, okay? I mean, try to get it in your head, okay? Now, here's another one for you, right? On line 57, let me uncomment this, okay? So this is saying create a new class called small example, again, which extends the example class. So it takes this and creates a new subclass, okay, based on this class, okay? So we can now extend and add additional functionality to the example class, okay, using small example, okay? So let's see what this does. So let's just make sure it runs. So now we're going to create a new object called small example, which is actually a variable now using the small example subclass. Okay, so let's go back here, make sure this works. Okay, we're good. No errors. And then we are going to echo out, okay, just some information actually right here. We're going to say echo out a break tag and then echo out small example C, okay? Now C, right, over here is a private variable, and private variables are only available to this class. So do you think, being that we created a new small example class, that we'll be able to access the variable C? Ready? We can't, because it's only available to the class, not a new subclass that we created. Okay? That's really important. Okay? So the next thing we want to do is echo out hello everyone, and then call example, which is our main, what do you call it? Our first, where are you? Right here. The object on line 50, which was created on example. Okay? And then we are calling, right, the hello, okay, method on example. So hello tries to print out, right? Well, it calls itself and it says, hey, go for the hello everyone method, and then the hello family method, and then the hello me method, and return the output and echo it out here. So let's run that and let's see what we get. Okay, so hello everyone, hello family, and hello me. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? So the hello, right, public function was able to access, right, all of the information in itself. Okay, all of the information in itself. I suggest that you go back and watch this video several times. This is a core concept in object-oriented programming, okay? Watch it again. If you have any questions, please ask questions on Slack.